I don't want to repeat the excellent points already made by my honourable friend, the member for Ruislip Northwood, but I have listened carefully to the Minister. And I have to say that essentially this measure is a sticking plaster over a gaping wound. It is, of course, the case that specific relief was provided during COVID, and that was going to come to an end. But it did not have to be removed in its entirety overnight. Yeah. And it is that decision, which is a choice being made by the government, that has inflicted these enormous rates bill increases on many business right across the country, particularly in the high street. I have been contacted by many of the pubs in my own constituency, and they have raised not just concerns about the existing impact that these measures will have, but also about the government's promise that there is some relief coming over the horizon, because it is extremely unclear as to what that will be. Just to give one example, the pub I visited last weekend has rooms upstairs. Does it qualify as a hotel? Does it qualify as a pub? To what extent is the relief package going to benefit them? These are decisions which, these are influences which are having a real impact and affecting businesses' decision as to whether or not they can continue to trade. And it is simply not good enough, the government say, well, in due course we'll get round to telling them. And I would just add, but it is not just pubs. I hear the Minister talking about relief for pubs coming. But as my honourable friend on the front bench has already set out, there are many, many other kinds of businesses that are equally impacted. I am a patron of the Music Venues Trust, which represents grassroots music venues all across the country. As I raised with the Minister in the Chamber earlier this week, some of them have not paid rates before and suddenly are facing bills. Others are seeing enormous increases. And as the MVT said in their own statement on the measures, these are not bills, they are closure notices. These venues will simply not survive. So I do ask the Minister, obviously, I take the point made by the honourable gentleman opposite that this particular measure we are debating this afternoon will provide some small relief, but it is simply not enough. It is not going to address the real issues that are affecting businesses. And so, firstly, I hope that the Minister will press her colleagues to introduce those and perhaps tell us a little more, because at the moment there is a total uncertainty about facing the businesses in their own field.